keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line.
Yeah, great.
Welcome back to the Five. Well, it may be Halloween, but it certainly feels like Groundhog Day as a new report comes out about a second green energy company going bankrupt after getting a government loan guarantee. Beacon Power Corporation develops energy systems and got a $43 million guarantee from the Energy Department last year. And now that money is gone. Yes, that taxpayer money is gone. So first, Eric, we have Solyndra. Then we have SunPower, then we have Fisker, and the list goes on and on and on. This is another one. And the administration is saying, well, we'll essentially just look into it. Is that good enough?
No, and again, one of the most disturbing parts of this, it happens to be on that Friday night document dump. You know, all of a sudden,
love that?
Yeah, they throw it out there late Friday night, not expecting the Five is going to figure it out and find it. But, you know, $500 million for Fisker, $500 million for Solyndra, $500 million for Tesla. You know, 43. This is a win. We only lost $43 million on Beacon. Fantastic. Bottom line, I said it before, Bob broke it, but we had it fixed. Stephen Chu, the most unqualified, inept cabinet secretary, not of this administration, of all time. This man should step down, at least step down.
If I have to listen to this crap for much longer, I'm going to get. Anyway, I'm going to eat shrimp again. Look, what we don't do on this show, and we will do it next week because I'm going to bring them in. You mentioned these ones that fail for the 50, 80, 100, 200 that make it. You never talk about them.
No, but nobody talks about them because they don't exist.
Well, yes, they will. I'm going to bring them in next week.
They're like ghosts.
They do exist. And when I bring them in, and I show them, I just hope all of you will recognize it and say, gee, there are ones that
honestly, Bob, you will, because most of these companies, and even if they're public, their stock prices are crashing as we speak because the business model doesn't work.
That's right.
You know what this is
called? Not just a loan now. It's if your stock's not up, you're no good.
Do you know
what
this is called? This is called the Van Jones hangover. Oh, no. Because everything that was green was supposed to be good, and now all we're dealing with every day is a new headache.
You're a walking hangover.
I am. That is true.
The attacks are flying across the table. But one good point about this, can I at least say that it was a plant here in New York. I just want to be positive for a second. At least the warehouse was here, right? So,
and you got plenty of police to make sure it's okay.
They stop approving these loans. We heard about the Solyndra bankruptcy. Yeah. And then they had to, by September 30th, I guess, there was a list of other loans.
They put $5 billion out on that day.
Yes.
$4.7
billions of dollars out the door, and there are still loans pending that
it's called greening your friends and your supporters. I mean, it's so obvious. And finally, they had to, overwhelming evidence spilling out, they had to say, okay, we're going to do an investigation of this. Seriously?
Well, what about, do you have a loan, by the way, on this watch?
No, I pay. I don't have a loan.
All right. Well, speaking of more, hold on. We got to get to something. Speaking of more wasted taxpayer dollars, okay. The Obama administration doled out $230 and rather than creating jobs in an anti-soda ad. Take a listen. We're sorry. We know a lot of you are home making dinner or eating Halloween candy, and you just lost your appetite. But that's what the administration wants. And, Bob, a lot of these ads with taxpayer money to fuel this democratic food fetish are against American companies like Pepsi and Coke.
It looks like stuff I drank the last night I drank. It's pretty raw. I'm not sure that, first of all, I don't know how accurate these things are, but I probably would not put out these ads simply because you yahoos are going to run with it and make fun of it. And the fact is that these diet sodas and the rest of the stuff is crap. It shouldn't be on the market, but it is.
Well, diet soda doesn't make you fat.
But that's not, we're not debating whether Pepsi is good or bad for your muscles or your body. It's not the government's job, Greg, to use taxpayer money to put out some.
We're in a terrible economy, and they want to target. They want people to target Dr. Pepper when they should be encouraging people to be Dr. Pepper, to actually.
Pepper.
I want to just give you a figure that Philadelphia, the city, spent $2.4 million on ads attacking soda. The guy worked it out to, but you could have added 52 police officers for that money. Considering the crime problem, you should be going after muggers and not mugs of root beer.
Well, what about all this?
There you go.
You're
so
selling
next
all
time
this
when you
crap
say
to
that
kids and they're
Republicans are
getting,
blocking the jobs bill,
parents can make up their minds, Bob.
Shouldn't have cut
if
those
they've
out.
got parents.
Should have given some cop jobs, union jobs.
The Republicans haven't created a job, as far as I know, in my lifetime.
I don't know. Answer this question for me, Bob. The left is always saying that they're open-minded, and you're not supposed to tell anybody what they do in their bedroom. Stay out of the way. But they can tell you what to eat and what to drink. That's somehow exempt.
What they can do is tell you what is not in your best interest to drink and eat, because it's going to come back on taxpayers to pay for them when people get sick.
It's none of their business. This is an issue of priorities. In New York City, do you really think Bloomberg should be worrying about soda?
No, I think Bloomberg had to get out of the smoking business, because he's cost me $250 every time I stay in a hotel. That bum has got that $250 cleanup fee.
Eric, is the left Eric, why is the left so obsessed?
You just became a conservative.
It's the nanny
for 5
state,
seconds.
It's the nanny state. They want control. You want the real answer? They want control over everything you do.
But now they want to see wild salmon and
they want a finger in everything you smoke, eat,
Give me
drink.
a break.
But Bob,
whatever else you do.
You endorse all regulation until it personally affects you.
No, I understand why they don't allow smoking in hotel rooms. I just do it.
Right.
I mean, I pay the price.
He does it anyway. See, and we're going to keep drinking soda.
Like
Coming up, a local news reporter physically threatened by an Occupy Wall Street thug. We've got the tape next on The Five.